Good morning, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today I'm going to do the collective November reading for Aries. Now, what that means is that it is, unlike a personal reading, it's a collective reading. So not everything will resonate with you necessarily. So I would suggest that you focus on what resonates and meditate on that, and what doesn't, just leave that for another Aries who may be listening as well. So what we're going to do, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, I'm going to start out with just a general Celtic spread and read for the month, and then we'll do another weekly spread, first, second, third, fourth week, and some clarifiers, as well as pull out a moon and a special spirit message card for you as well. So let's get right into it. And wait, don't keep it as too long. All right, so we're starting out with the object. The challenge on that, we have your conscious, your super conscious or higher consciousness, a recent past, progressing forward. And then with the staff, we have how you see yourself, how others see you, your hopes and fears, and the final outcome card for the month of November. So let me go ahead, set this over here, and let's focus in here right away. Aries, let's look. Queen of Swords. That's you, main objective here. Queen of Swords. Very, focused on facts, logic, truth. You can't deceive the Queen of Swords. She's very intuitive about what's true and what's not. So she's there. Now the obstacle or challenge on you this month is the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling lack, feeling isolated, feeling abandoned. So let's go and see what's been happening. So we're going to just real quickly here, we're going to look at the recent past, which is the Emperor. Emperor quality. Now, this obviously, the Emperor is someone who is the embodiment of all the characteristics of all four kings. So you have the King of Wands, charismatic, attractive, charming, energy, driven. The Cups, compassionate, nurturing, loving, the calm in the chaos. The Swords is truth, facts, logic, clear, critical facts and authority, being the leader, the boss. And then you have the King of Pentacles, the hardworking, stable, loyal, authority of taking care of his kingdom. So you got them all embodied in one. And so recent past, there may have been interest, someone who was there, or this may have been you, Aries, as far as, because there's no gender really in tarot. So whether you're male or female, you can still have the qualities of an emperor and thus all those keen characteristics. So recent past, you seem to have been ruling your own empire builder, making things happen. And so you got it going on. That seems pretty good for you, Aries. Now, let me look at you as far as conscience go, is the Fool. So you have probably been doing a lot of traveling or thinking about traveling, a lot of faith-based traveling, because the Fool is someone who's starting out on new adventures. Adventures, travel, not needing much, just, with faith, stepping out and starting whether a new project, new business, new travel, maybe you travel for work. There's all kinds of things going on. Consciously, that's what you're focused on. You're currently maybe like an emperor, empire building. You're looking at your next adventure. You're looking at, what can I do? The next project. I'm beginning again, starting fresh, starting from scratch consciously. Now, higher consciousness, which you usually aren't too aware of, but at night a lot of times, that's what's working through your mind and you're working on, is the Two of Wands. So Aries, the Two of Wands is energetic prospects. You have, two different ideals in your mind that you're trying to work through, different energies of usually if in in like the Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Two of Wands, they're holding the world. And as you can see with this one, she's looking out the window. She's looking out at her next adventure. Apparently you're very in touch consciously with your your unconscious, or consciously with your superconscious mind, of looking at the world, realizing there's a whole world out there. I've accomplished this, I've accomplished that. I want to grow, I want to expand my empire, my self, expand culturally in the world and whatnot. So that, you got a lot going on, Aries, and it's impressive. The progressing forward is the Hangman, Major Arcana, Piscean in nature card. This is the 3D alternative perspective card. You're not necessarily going within like you would with the Hermit and thinking of spiritual things. The Hangman is the 3D physical aspect of hanging upside down, and just releasing yourself from the physical entrapments. You're not necessarily having a spiritual awakening. You are definitely looking at what you have before you from a different perspective. Looking at what you have, what is being offered to you, looking at your future plans, all based on another perspective than your normal perspective. It's just, as they say, a change of perspective. Let go, release, and let's look at this in a different way. And so that's how you're progressing forward right now with that Hangman alternative perspective, Aries. All right, so now the Three of Cups. So this is how you see yourself, Three of Cups. Celebratory, you're just good times. You're getting together with friends or family, celebrating. It's a time of plenty for you right now, is how you're seeing it. You're enjoying yourself, celebrating. How others see you, Aries, is the Seven of Cups. They're seeing you that you got all kinds of options available to you, so many cups to choose from, and they can't wait to see what you decide next. There's just so many options and choices available to you, Aries, and that's what others see. They're like, oh, I can't believe he or she's got so many options. They're so lucky. That's basically how they're seeing you, though. But Aries, we know the options are not always the easiest, because sometimes you can have way too many and you just can't make up your mind. And I know that's just the way it goes, because here's your hopes and your fears is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is, I like this card because it doesn't look so devastating as it does in the Rider-Waite tarot deck. But the Ten of Swords still, it is a rebirth type of card. And this one shows that more so there is you got to climb up and begin anew. But it's the end of a cycle. There is a lot of pain in breaking the cycle. There is like a death card. It's a death and rebirth type of thing. But you are gonna, your fear is that it's gonna be isolated. As you can see, she's all by herself. And starting a new fresh beginning, that you should be isolated, and in desolation. As you can see, it looks like she's just in a desolate land. But the hopes is that you can fly. You can fly and like a bird and just soar above all this desolation to new lands. Here we go with this one, because like I said, there is a lighterness to this card. It's not death, it's bright. So there's a bright outcome with this, and that's what your hope is on that. The final outcome, though, Aries, Gemini, the Lovers card. Major Arcana, the Lovers, could be a soulmate, twin flames connection. Come towards the end of the month. At the end of the month, you definitely gonna connect with somebody, Aries. There is a love. There's a joining together. that's kind of exciting for you, Aries. And if you're with someone, yeah, I mean, it's still there. I mean, you're going to have a closer connection, whether you're with someone already, married, whatnot. But the end of the month is going to be really good to be able to focus on love and that connection, a really strong connection there, Aries. Now, what I'm going to do here, Aries, is I'm going to pull 4 more cards, and one is going to be the first week of November, the second week of November, the third week of November, and the final 4th week of November. So let's go ahead and see what this is pointing out to. The first week of November for you, Aries, is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is more so regarding the slow, progressive. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is very loyal. It's very stable, but it's a very slow progression moving forward. So the first week is going to seem really slow of November as far as moving in, and that could be because you are contemplating new business ideas, new prospects, new hobbies, new lands to explore, new adventures to go on. So the first week of November is slowing down and just refocusing on the pentacles, the 3D aspects, the projects, your money, your finances, your home. You're slowing down, Aries. The second week is Major Arcana, Death card, Scorpio energy. It's death rebirth. So the second week is kind of going through that, finalizing, ending of one cycle, and going to be rebirth, a new beginning into another cycle is what I'm seeing there. And then the third week, Aries, another major arcana, the Sun, happy. It's the happiest card. And as you can see, it's, it's almost like she's doing that whole Sound of Music song, Dancing in the Hills, but she is just ecstatic in this card. It is a third week of November, is looking very happy and good. The 4th week, Aries, Page of Cups. Once again, the final week of November, Page of Cups. There's a love offer coming in here. Look at that. Little heart hands there. Kind of goes with your final outcome over here. The Lovers, Aries, love's in the air in that final week. Even if you got your own partner, it's going to get that romance kicked in there again at the end of the month. So let me go ahead and move these cards, and we'll pull these clarifiers a little more detail and tweak a little more out of the individual weeks here. So let me pull this the first week, second week, third week, and 4th week, Aries. And I'm going to grab this other, the Rider Expanded, Radiant, that's it, Radiant Rider Tarot deck. And let's add a little more clarity on week 1, where we had that, kind of taking a break, kind of slowing down, focusing on, focusing on the physical things, home, family, whatnot. And what we have here is, well, look at that, Queen of Pentacles, Aries. I would say you're definitely taking on the characteristics of the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. Tarot's not gender biased. So Queen of Pentacles is, as you can see, she's very financially savvy. She's, grounded, down to earth. She's nurturing. She's able to take care of her kingdom quite well. So she is focused on taking care of her home, family, money, finances. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity being considered there, as also a Knight of Cups coming in. So there is it's kind of slow and stuff, but you've got this fast action. You got to be honest, you got this new, I'll let you look at this cup of love coming in, emotions, but it's offering just, there's an offer there of something physical with that new love coming in. So let me go ahead, Aries. Second week, we got that death rebirth cycle, the new beginnings. Let's clarify that for you. And all right, so what we have here, we have the Two of Wands. Let me turn this around. Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and Ten of Cups upside down. Now, the Two of Wands, that is, like we said, as I pointed out before, you are sitting there focused on the world in your hands. You've established different things. You got the world in your hand. You're looking and trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, because the whole world is there for the taking, so to speak. Now, you do have this Four of Cups. Now, we just the week before had this offer a cup come in, but I think you're ignoring it. You were too focused on past issues, and you think you got enough to deal with. I think it's part of that prioritizing. You got your priorities straight there. You've been focused on this. You're a little overwhelmed. You're like, no, I don't know if I'm ready for this cup at this point. I don't want to deal with that emotion, so you're trying to just kind of ignore that at the moment. And that's why, the Ten of Cups up is one of the most amazing cards to get, because it's very abundant blessings and love and family and everything, but it's kind of upside down here. And what that means is that you've kind of put a halt on wanting to settle down. You don't want to be settled down with the family, the love, and the home and stuff. You're not ready to settle down for all that happiness. And that's true, because you're looking at the world, Aries, so that may be kind of, just let's put a halt on that. I want to explore the world before I settle down. So let me go ahead and get a clarifier on this third week, because we had the Sun there. Happy times. Everything's happy. And okay, Aries. You got the Sun, third week. Happy, 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 right? The Devil. Temptation come in there. You're feeling a little stuck, but you temptations there that you're starting a new adventure. Look at that, the Fool, a whole new adventure coming in, and then the Death card once again, the birth, re-beginning. So you got the birth beginning, a new adventure going on. You're addicted or tempted by these new adventures of just wanting to go out and do it on your own. So that's what your new beginning is there. And that's what's giving you the most happiness right now, Aries, is this idea of new beginning. I'm not going to get stuck. I'm not going to let the devil, hold me back. You're breaking your bonds. You're starting out on this new adventure, whether it's a business adventure, a travel adventure, just a new focus or whatnot, but it is almost a rebirth, a new beginning there for you. So, it's exciting. I mean, all right, Aries, fourth week, you do have that Page of Cups there, which is that little offer of love coming back in, a small offer. It may be the same Knight of Cup that was over here, but he's or she is just coming in. I won't scare you this time, just a little offer this time, 3 clarifications. And all right, here we go. So Aries, the little offer coming in, and it's going to come in. You got the Chariot here. It's coming in fast, as well as, that Page of Cups. It is a much smaller one, because it is possibly, it's a smaller offer because I think it's work related. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration, teamwork. So I'm thinking this Page of Cup, it may be work related. You already know this person and they're a little unsure. That's why it's upside down, and they're trying to find the strength to make this offer. But the Chariot, really fast. I think you're going to go for it with gusto and respond to this offer, because as you remember, prior, it was kind of, well, I'll add 3 more clarifiers, because you may all know the end of the month, it's got a few extra days there. Well, Okay, I'll tell you. You got 3 more cards here for that Chariot. What's fast action? But these were all upside down. Okay, so Aries, you got the Knight of Wands upside down. So that's kind of this is all coming in quick, but the Knight of Wands, a new opportunity, prospect. The Hermit is upside down too, because you're not looking to go inside and deal with that, and you don't want to deal with heartbreak either. So you just, this fast action is your quick response is you've got all this, love coming at you, but you don't want to get so deep in a relationship that it bogs you down emotionally or drains your energy, your fire, your zest. So the end of the month, I mean, you're getting offers, but I think Aries that you kind of are pulled back away from the emotional entrapments of love. You don't mind having those friendships and that sexual energy that goes with it. You have that, but you don't want to be drained and pulled into deep emotions and relationships, more spiritual related relationships. You're looking for non-traditional, fun relationships. So there we go on that. Let me go ahead, Aries, let me pull a Moonology card. This is the Oracle cards. So we'll get one message. Well, it threw right out here. We'll take this one, Aries. A personal issue reaches resolution. And it's the full moon in Cancer. So let me go ahead and pull this out for you. Full moon in Cancer. All right. So, Aries. A personal issue reaches resolution. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people. Aries, when you pull this card, there are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Aries, this card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge, though, is now coming to an end. So it also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. Aries, this is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be best to move towards what you want in kind of a sideways manner, not be so direct, be sensitive to others' feelings. So, let's go ahead and pull a spirit message card as well from the other daily guidance oracle deck. One spirit message for Aries, please. Something for them to focus upon and meditate upon. Let me leave that card there. Focus and meditate upon for Aries, please. Just one card, spirits. Here we go. Intuitive nudges. All right. Aries, let me pull this up. Intuitive nudges. Here we go. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, to the universe, and to our divine spirit. Aries, this card comes forth at this time because we here in the spirit world hear your request for an answer. We ask you not only to seek guidance from us, but also to listen to your natural intuition that is sending you nudges. The answer is already waiting for you, Aries. You were born intuitive. Everyone is. As life has a way of adding ever-increasing layers and years of responsibility to your physical world, it's often hard to peel back those layers so you can feel, sense, and know when an answer arrives. So we ask you to trust and embrace what you're physically feeling as your body works in partnership with your intuition. Aries, be aware of your dreams, synchronistic signs, books that may come to you, people entering your life, or even numbers that keep reappearing. These are all intuitive nudges. Once you learn to trust your intuition, you will see yourself and the world in a whole new way that you never thought possible. All right, Aries. I hope something here resonated with you. If it didn't at all, check out one of the other signs, your moon, your other placements. If you don't know what those are, I do have a link to a free website on my main home channel page that will give you a chart, give you all that planetary aspects so you can check out the other readings. If it did, hit that like button. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button as well. That way you'll get notified next time I upload and update another reading for you. All right, I'll catch you next time, Aries. Bye.